HSN for laundry for the last 15 years.
Yeah.
Over 300 million loads done by you.
That's right.
And me.
Yeah,
and you.
that is the truth.
Yeah.
I think 340 million.
Yeah.
Something, a big, big number. Thank you. Have a great time with your daughters today. 882-751 is the item number. Let's move on into hour number 2, shall we? This is a good hour. First of all, check this out. This is a brand new launch. It's the Dr. Pillow Balance Thera Cushion. This puts you in not only the most comfortable position to support your lower back, you can see there's a hollowed out section here. If you have any issues like with the lower back or the tailbone area, oh my gosh, I remember once upon a time, my chiropractor suggested, or I should say, made me buy something similar to this, but it didn't have as much support and didn't offer as much as this one does. It's coming up, a brand new launch, and boy, oh boy, with Matthew Peters, who's coming up in a little bit, but help to release the pressure points in the lower back where we hold so much stress and strain. And then this is an incredible product. This is my pick. I'm so in love with this product. I know my producer is too. The Dream Vac. This is a UV disinfecting handheld vacuum. Let me just pick this up for you. Oh, here we go. We'll show you the video instead. But you know what it does? It doesn't just, help you vacuum up the upholstery, your car, or your, sofas, your chairs. It literally sanitizes the surface. It kills dust mites because there's a UVC light in it. It agitates the material so everything is getting sucked up and killed. All the stuff. We don't want to talk about the dust mites that live in places like mattresses, but we need to, because it's a reality. And I know that extra high efficiency UVC light really is a game changer. This has been a big hit over the last couple of days. We have, I think, our final couple hundred. I think there's less than 500 to go around on the Dream Vac. So if you want to get it now, it's on sale, $30 off, free shipping. The item is 898929. Okay, so I'd love both of these products coming up in a bit, but we're gonna start with our best-selling brand of TVs. Believe it or not, this is it. It's a portable TV from Trexonic. This brand is amazing. So here's what we've got. A hot deal price for you. Oh boy, that's saving you, let's see, I didn't do the math quite effectively, but I think it's around $60 off. And then we have free shipping for you today. Maybe $65 less today. What it is a portable TV, but it's so much more. It's a portable DVD player as well. You literally, watch this. Anything that is silver and shiny and can spin on one of these, you can play. That could be an old home movie. It could be a wedding video. It could be, you know what? It could be a favorite holiday film that you bought on a disc way back in the day. And a lot of us don't even have a DVD player anymore to be able to play those. I've got a collection of probably hundreds and hundreds of movies on DVD that I am not getting rid of, but I don't have a TV anymore that allows me to even insert it into the side. So that's a big benefit. There's a lot of things you're gonna love about that, even your kids who maybe wanna do their gaming, because this comes with a, where is it? Here's an HDMI cable. HDMI cable is included. This brings your 14-inch screen up to the big screen, and because it has a USB port, you can even use this for all of your favorite streaming gadgets like Roku and those types of things. So think about that. We give you the AV cables. We give you a charger for the car, which is amazing, so you can keep the kids entertained on those long road trips. And here's the kicker. It comes with this antenna. This used to be a separate purchase, but it's included now. A very, very powerful 35-mile range on this antenna, which gives you access to free TV. Free, 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 free. We'll talk about it. Long list of great news and sports and traffic and weather. I mean, all some very impressive channels that you're gonna be getting there for free. I'm not done. We give you a set of earbuds. These can go in the ear, and we also include an over-the-ear set of earphones. These are also part of the package, and I'm still not done. You're getting the case. You get the matching case to be able to put all of these accessories, or maybe your DVDs, maybe the movies, whatever you want, because the case is included. And these are the colors. They match the colors. There is purple, we have red, we have black. This is a hot, 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 hot seller. Putting it out there right now, purple is the most limited. So if that's your choice, you've been waiting, it's finally back in stock. And to my knowledge, what I was told by the buying team, this is our final quantities for the rest of the year. I don't even think that means we're gonna be able to redo something like this before the holidays, which is when this is the biggest gangbuster seller. So it's here just in time for us to enjoy the outdoors and take our entertainment with us on the go. Speaking of which, I think my guest, Julie Truster, is on the go somewhere in the, oh, she's in the bedroom. She's in the bedroom enjoying a nice little movie. Hi.
Hi. Callie, that bundle, that's the biggest bundle that we've ever had. There's so many things that you get with this. But this is what's so great about it is it's portable TV or a portable DVD anywhere where you go. So it's a portable, private, personal TV in the bedroom. Maybe your husband's watching something on the big TV. You've got your very own. It's also a tiltable screen. So if you want to turn it around, if you're in bed and you want to prop it up on a pillow, you can watch it like this. There's also little holes back here where you can hang it up on the wall. So again, a lot of different ways that you can turn this into your own little personal TV. But this is also what's great is it's the largest screen that we've ever done. So it's a 14-inch, largest screen, high definition, but it only weighs a little bit over 4 pounds. So if you're carrying it or if you're taking it with you to the airport, the back seat of the car, wherever you might be going, TV in the bedroom, TV in the bathroom, TV in the backyard by the pool, it's lightweight so you can move it around. And the case, you showed the case, right, Callie?
I did.
I'm gonna show you the purple case because I know we're limited on purple. Purple's been really popular. How cute. It's got a portable case that you can put your Trexonic in it, but also in the front, it's got a little pouch. So maybe you could put your DVDs in there, the headphones or the earphones. You have that separate compartment right there. So you got your little travel carrying case. They really thought of every
I mean, you'd think when we take the price down, like I think it's $65 less, you'd think we'd take out some of the accessories, like a headphone or two.
Right,
Or the case.
and they added.
They
added everything. And in the past, these were extra. You had to pay for these, you had to pay for the case.
It's true.
So it's the first time they bundled in everything. So let me just kind of go from top to bottom and tell you everything about it. So it is a 14-inch. That's the largest screen that we've ever done. And just, this was the original Trexonic, which is a 7-inch.
I forgot how small they were.
Yep, this was tiny at the time, and it was just a TV. Now, I'll show you. This is about a 7-inch. You can see it's about the size of a phone. I was on the plane the other day. I was in the airport. Everybody's watching movies on their phone.
I know.
Imagine having this, or would you rather have that? This is a lot easier to see whatever you're watching on. But also the screen, it shuts completely down like this. It flips around. It's got that tiltable screen. This is that tablet mode like this where you can hang it on the wall if you want to. One of our reviewers mentioned she has 3 different areas around her house where she hangs it on the wall. She keeps the nails up there.
She does.
The bathroom, the kitchen,
and the laundry?
Maybe, was it the laundry?
The laundry.
But that's a great area. The other thing, as far as when we talk about free TV, let me show you what comes with it.
Yeah, let's go through that list.
This is really exciting. Okay, this is the upgraded antenna. The original one, the range on it was only 15 miles. This is up to 36 miles. So when you screw this in on the side, it does an automatic scan of wherever you live, and that determines how many channels that you have. Everything is free. That's your local news, your local weather, your local sports, your local news and weather in case you lose power, but also those shows like ABC, CBS, NBC, PBS,
like Univision, Fox,
Univision, shows like The Bachelor, American Idol, all the free TV that the FTC has to have those channels for free. So you're not paying for anything with this. There's no cable fees. There's nothing else. So you're getting the antenna. You're also, because we used to do just the TV side of it, but they've added in the DVD. So if you have those DVDs like Callie was talking about, maybe it's your Disney flicks, it's literally plug and play and watch how easy. And it's not tethered. This is the big deal. It's not tethered to your TV. So you don't have to have this plugged in. It's your TV on the go, and it's also your collection of DVDs on the go.
And you know what? I think what we realized is that it automatically knows what to do. It knows which mode to go into. Like you put a disc in there.
Yes,
yeah.
It's so easy. Let me show you another thing that's really easy. All the buttons are labeled. It has buttons, first of all.
Oh yeah, remote and buttons.
Yep, it does have the the remote if you want to. And there's one called mode. And this would be like where your inputs are. Watch this. When you click that, it comes up, it automatic, well, that's one button. Do I want my HDMI, my AV? Let me show you again. You just click that, DVD, USB, FM radio, HDMI, and all you have to do is scroll to which one. On my smart TV, I'm not kidding, it takes 5 to 10 minutes for me to find the inputs. This is so much easier. And
I hate that feeling of like, why
know.
can't I remember how to use this thing?
Sometimes we just want tech to be easy, and this is easy.
We always do.
And you don't have to be tethered to anything. So when you get it home, charge it up. Your charge is gonna last a little over 3 hours, and you can take this anywhere you want to. Also, the other thing that the other ones that we have don't have, I want you to look at the ports here. Whenever my husband buys a TV, he always wants to know, how many of these do I want? Or like, how many USBs, how many HDMIs? Okay, it has an HDMI, not all of ours have that. This is important if you have a Roku, Amazon Fire Stick, and you wanna watch your Netflix or your Disney Plus, right there, that's your HDMI, so it's plug and play. So your Amazon Fire Stick or your Roku turns this into your smart TV that's portable. So if you wanna watch your Netflix in the backyard or in your bedroom, separate from your husband or whatever, or your guest bedroom maybe, take this with you.
You could
Move
be
it
in the
around.
camper. You could be in the back seat of the car, or the front seat of the car waiting for your kids to finish with practice or rehearsal while you're, biding your time. And so can your kids, so can anybody. They weigh, by the way, like 6 pounds, 4 pounds.
That's
4
what
pounds.
it is, so lightweight. Largest screen we've ever done, but it is so lightweight if you're traveling with it. You can put it in that case. It folds up like this, put it in the case, and you can take it on the airport.
Isn't this the smartest thing ever? I know a lot of you wait because it's typically, we do this either pre-summer or pre-holiday.
Yep.
Is it true that what we have right now, though, is probably going to be it for the year?
That's what I was told, that this is probably it for the rest of the year. I don't know 100%, but that was the latest that I heard.
And that's what I just need to share is we can't make those guarantees that, okay, it'll be back before the holidays. If it is, yay. But you know what? Why wait until then when you can get it now? And you can get it at such a great, great price. This is, yeah, $65. I just did the math finally in my head. $65 less than what we normally offer. And we normally don't have the free shipping, but we're doing that as well today. Don't forget about FlexPay. It's $25 if you use any card that you prefer. If you have an HSN card, even better. It's $20.83. And you've got entertainment on the go, times like 20, because whatever it is that you like. I mean, maybe you've got favorite movies or family memories on discs. Maybe you love, certain shows, and you can watch it now whenever it's convenient for you versus, having to share one TV with the family. I know Joe, another guest of ours who does a lot of these presentations, he and his wife, they've been married 25 years. They're the most adorable couple. He doesn't want to watch The Bachelor.
Right.
She is insistent for the last, how many years has that been on?
Gosh,
a long
time.
But every season he's like, you watch it, sweetie, and then he watches something on his DVD player so that they're still in the same room.
They're in the same room, but they're watching separately, and he calls this his marriage saver.
I know.
She can watch what she wants, I can watch what I want. We're both happy, we're in the same room.
Well, you've got the headphones.
And you can put the headphones on too if you want to watch, or maybe your kids want to put in a DVD. You're in the car, they can watch whatever they want, put the headphones on. The headphones are nice and squishy.
They are very
They're
comfortable.
Color coordinated to whatever color you choose. And then again, you're not trying to watch something on your phone or on a little 7-inch. I'll show you, there's the 7-inch. This is the original Trexonic right here, and it was just a TV. Then they added the DVD, so you can see it's about the size of the phone. This is the largest one at 14 inches. And I love too, they measure it on the diagonal just like a regular TV because it is a TV. So it comes with, right here, this is the key. It comes with your antenna. You screw this in, it does an automatic channel scan based on where you live. Free TV, so you don't have to pay for that cable, but you can watch all of your favorite shows on ABC, CBS, NBC, or the other thing, if you lose power, your big smart TV goes down.
That's the truth of it.
Yes.
This will always be up and running for you.
Yes,
you can charge it in the car, you can charge it against a wall, you can charge it, well, you get the AV cables, you get the HDMI cable. With that being said, if you want this purple, we have 340 left.
Okay, so this will probably be the last presentation with the purple.
300 left. If
And
you
let me
want
show the case.
red, there's only 400. We have more in black, which makes sense. Most of us, you know, most of you love the black, but I didn't realize we were that limited on these colors. We actually started this season with more than 3 colors. We're gonna be down to 1 color before you know it. So
yeah, we've already sold out of 2 colors.
that's what I thought. So 300, little more than 300 left here, only 400 left in the red. Making sure you know that so you can get the color that you want the most. 902-183. In fact, my producer's saying we are as busy as we are. This is the time to use that QR code. That's just putting your phone up to that QR code on the screen like a menu or at a restaurant. It'll take a picture and it'll bring you right to not just HSN, it'll bring you to this product and then you can drop it right in the basket. Do the free shipping today. Do this $65 savings while the price is as low as I can remember it, even before the holidays. And it's just in time for summertime fun. Enjoy your entertainment on the go.
It's portable TV anywhere. I always say TV in your bathroom, TV in the bubble bath, TV in your bedroom. You can take it to the backyard.
Yeah.
Maybe you're tailgating. You can take it with you. All of your local stations, local news, local weather, local sports. I know the tornadoes, was it yesterday? They hit in Missouri. Yes, St. Louis. When you lose power, because we know this from hurricane season down here, your smart TV goes out. This is going to be where you want to watch your local weather and your local news. So again, what you're going to do is screw your antenna in and it does an automatic channel scan. So this is where you're going to get your free TV. And maybe it's not your local news or local weather. Maybe you want to watch your sports or NBC, ABC, CBS. All of those shows that are free, the FTC has to do the over-the-air
They
shows.
have to make.
They have to, by law, they have to make those
that.
free. So you're not paying for anything. Now, if you already have a streaming stick, you can, this is plug and play.
This is so good.
Yes,
Check
so
it out.
that's, you've got an HDMI, so Amazon Fire Stick, your Roku can go in there. Or maybe you have, do you have a flash drive? Do you have these hanging around your house? You don't even know what's on them?
Pictures, digital,
yes.
yeah.
Pictures, movies. Maybe you have, did you say you have your wedding on
I
a
don't, but I
CD?
have a ton of my son's like performances and
all on
competitions and
here.
recitals.
Nobody has a way to play these anymore.
I know.
So I'll show you again how easy it is. Normally we do just a TV, but they've added in the DVD. By the way, DVD players, if you buy them now, are around $100 just for a DVD.
If you can find them.
If you can find them. They're hard to find. Okay, so this is all you do. A CD or a DVD, you pop it in, and I already have it set on my mode to DVD, but it will automatically, look at this, I don't even have to get the remote out, or I don't even have to touch buttons. It'll go back to wherever you left off. It resumes and starts to play. It has what they call auto load.
I love that. It's
so
a small little
easy.
thing, but it makes such a difference.
Yes.
The speakers system, it's a very good
Built-in.
sound, by the way. Built-in sound right there.
Upgraded built-in speakers right there. We have the sound down, obviously. Buttons that you can actually read. If you don't want to use your remote, you can use your remote, but it's volume, your channel. I'm going to show you mode again. It brings up a list of, do you want your HDMI? Do you want your USB? Do you want to do the radio?
Less than 300 in the purple.
Oh,
I'm
my
so sorry.
goodness.
Less than 300, yeah. We're in the 200 to 300 range, available in purple, and that's it.
I'm gonna
All
put
of a sudden, same with the red. So these two, obviously, color, if that matters. It's kind of nice, in fact, if you're getting one for your kids and you want each one to have their own, now is the time to get different colors for everybody, if that's something you're considering. By the way, did you know, too, it's only $20 to get this delivered on FlexPay? That's for an HSN card. $25 if you prefer any other major credit card, and we accept them all. So please shop with confidence, and you always have a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. But what a deal. And yes, we are definitely slammed right now for orders coming through, specifically last call on purple, and right after that is going to be the red. It's neck and neck as to which one's going to sell out first here. So good luck.
Okay, I'd like to hear the little holes in back that you can hang it on the wall, and I want you to see it on the wall. I'm going to walk over to, there's a wall. I'm going to walk right over there because I want you to see this. So if you want to keep your little nails, just 2 nails, that would be it. Look how nice it looks in high definition. It's the perfect size for maybe a kitchen or a bathroom. I love what the reviewer said that she put up. She has 3 spots in her house, the bathroom, the kitchen, and the laundry room. So you can just hang it up and watch whatever you want.
You know what? That's really good quality from a distance. I'm looking at that going, wow. And it doesn't have a glare either from angles.
Right. That's a very good point, like our TV does.
Exactly. Isn't that the truth?
Yes.
Oh. And you know, we all love that main TV in our living rooms when the family's together and we're watching the same thing and everybody agrees on it. But there comes a time, and I know there also comes a time when your kids are like, I want a TV in my room now. And it's a big pill to swallow because you know you don't want to make that kind of commitment and give them all that control. This could be the perfect TV for them in their room temporarily, for the night, or when they deserve it.
And if you do want this in your kitchen or your bathroom and you want to have it on all the time, you can keep it plugged in. So when you get it home, charge it up. It comes with the wall plug, and then also if you're in the car, it comes with that car adapter, which I think is great for the kids.
Do you want me to go through all of this? You're getting so much. Again, we took the price down $65. We added free shipping. Today is our last day with free shipping on everything, but you're getting the remote. This is the wall charger. This is the car charger, which is great. You can keep the kids entertained whether they're doing games or watching movies. The antenna, this is not an extra purchase. It is included, giving you a 35-mile range for free TV, even if you're on the go or traveling to a new city for the summer. The AV cables, you're getting 1 pair of in-the-ear headphones and 1 pair of over-the-ear headphones that match, and you're getting the HDMI cable. So now this little 14-inch TV can become could be a 65-inch smart TV.
Yes, with the HDMI cable. And that's included. That's another bonus. And also the bag. So you have the matching and the bag. And then if you have, I like the little front pouch too, because you can put your DVDs maybe in here or your flash drives, whatever it is that you might, your Roku stick, whatever, your headphones, you can put that in here. And then your main zipper is for your Trexonic, obviously. It folds up. It only weighs a little bit over 4 pounds, but it's the largest screen that we've ever, this is the good one.
It's our best seller, and you've got the best price on it today. 902-183 could very well be the last time you see the red or the purple. Fingers crossed we can do more before the holidays, but we don't know yet. 902-183 is the item number. Really appreciate you being here today.
Of course. Happy Sunday.
Thank you for your calls and for your orders on it. Happy Sunday to all of you as well. We continue along in this hour. This is always such a fun show I like to do on Sunday mornings because it's such a nice variety of things. So we go from enjoyment of your entertainment on the go to something that I think you're going to really appreciate, and that is, it's something brand new. In fact, brand new to us at HSN. I'm familiar with it from being in with my chiropractor for many years as I kicked my car to the way. Matthew Peters is joining me for this presentation. I always look so forward to working with him. He is a registered nurse, spent many of his years in the critical care unit, the emergency rooms. He's seen a lot, he knows a lot, and we're here to talk about something that I think a lot of us can relate to, and that is lower back pain and pressure. We have a wonderful little chair that helps to reduce the point pressure. You know, those are the areas like the waist, the back, the lower back, the buttocks, the thighs. We need to add support, and this fits the curve of your hips to release those pressure points and support not only the back but the tailbone. So Matthew, come on in. Great to see you. I mentioned this is coming up in the show. Already almost 100 people have ordered it.
Absolutely. You know why? Because Dr. Pillow. It's the name Dr. Pillow. No, I'm here to tell you, everybody, so this is your opportunity. I love saying this. So this is the launch of this product on HSN. This is one of a kind. You're not going to get anything like this. Here's the good news. All of you like me who have spent hundreds or even thousands of dollars getting seat cushions and different things like that that you think are going to be the answer to your problems, and you've thrown them away or they're in a closet, now is your chance to get the one that works, okay? So Dr. Pillow, and this has been proof positive on HSN, Callie, Dr. Pillow is a name that you trust, and here's the reason why, and this is why I'm wearing scrubs for this presentation. There's so much science that has gone into designing your TheraCushion. So there's a couple of words in the title, and I'm gonna kind of interpret them loosely myself. Balance and Thera. For me, this keeps me balanced on the seat. So it keeps my tush nice and balanced. It doesn't matter what chair I'm sitting on. It makes it the best, most comfortable chair. The other thing is Thera. This is sort of like therapy for me, Callie. When I'm sitting on a chair, if it's uncomfortable, it's horrible. You notice how Callie kicked her note card because it's kind of tough to bend down and pick something up off the floor, especially when you're tall like Callie and I, right?
Yeah.
So our backs hurt all the time, you know, sometimes. How are you going to get relief from this? We're going to spend, Callie, most of this presentation with Donna. And Donna loves to be on TV and she loves to display these products. But we're going to do something. Look at Donna. I want you to take a look at Donna right now because everybody, I want you to get your TheraCushion home because I want you to see what it does for you. But I want you to visually see what goes on here because seeing is believing and seeing is everything. This might be you right now, depending on where you are in the country, everybody, and what time it is. You might be just sitting down, reading your newspaper or checking your emails, sitting on your dining room chair that costs you hundreds of dollars maybe, and wondering why your back hurts and your butt hurts, and why when you lean forward, your neck hurts. It's because you're not in the right alignment. Look at this. Donna is just basically becoming the chair. That's not what you want to do. We have a natural curve in our spine. We have bones right under our rear end called sits bones, like you're sitting on those bones. All of that weight, all of that pressure, that's causing lots of problems. Pain, out of balance. And you see Donna nodding her head. This isn't her first rodeo. Here is the solution, because Dr. Pillow, what we do is solutions. The problem is what I just said. How do you fix it without spending hundreds of dollars on things that don't work? This is what we're gonna do.
I can't believe this is only $39, by the way.
It's
a really,
incredible.
really good price. So this is the product.
Yes. So Donna, let's have you switch. And everybody visually take a look at this. All right.
How good does that feel, Donna?
Think about
Isn't
what I just said. Though,
Yeah.
Okay. Think about the things that I said were the problem. Now take a look at the solution. Look how Donna is elevated. This material in here, and I'm going to say this, Dr. Pillow, they designed this twice. They put a certain level of that memory foam, that cushioning, that really high-grade material in here. They did it once. They saw that it wasn't quite thick enough to make this happen. They did it twice, and that's what you're getting home. That's why nothing else works. You see here, it's all in one piece. So Callie, we have that spine support. So if you lean back here on the chair a little bit, Donna, you see how that is? I want to explain to everybody, this doesn't go all the way up to your back. We've seen those before on the market. You end up hurting after a while because you don't need the support in your shoulder blades. You need your support in your spine. You need it on the sides of your back, on those muscles. You need the balance here on your rear end, and where that cushioning is, you need that support. So if you lean forward a little bit, maybe like you're typing on the computer or you're checking your emails. Now look at the wide shot, everybody. Look at Donna with her head and kind of looking forward. So if you're sitting at your kitchen table, you want to be looking straight forward, right? If you're typing or looking at your or on your keyboard, you want straight forward. You don't want to be slouching. You don't want to be dipping forward and bending forward. But here's maybe the most important thing. And Donna, you can nod or you can shake depending on, you're not mic'd up. For me, what this does is it makes me feel like I'm on a nice, cool cloud. As soon as I sit on my TheraCushion at home, you will look forward to sitting down and doing your bills or checking your emails because that's the seat where your TheraCushion is. You cannot get this experience anywhere else. The cover comes off, everybody, so you can remove that and wash it. But that cover is nice and silky soft. The cushioning does the rest, and there is nothing that matches when you're in that proper alignment so that the rest of your day is not going to be painful by sitting in an uncomfortable, misaligned position. That's everything.
I'm so excited to have this here. You're right. I mean, Dr. Pillow, we've had several products of his over the years, and they're always so popular. This one is absolutely flying right now. Brent, first airing. This is the first airing.
Yeah.
Here's the whole, it's a one-piece design. It's amazingly cushy with that memory foam inside. And that hollowed out area, that's there for a specific reason to help relieve the pressure from the tailbone. Bad, horrible memory story that I'm gonna share with you guys.
Okay.
I fell and fractured my tailbone years ago. It was the worst thing I've ever been through. the most painful. And I was trying to go see my chiropractor just to like figure out what to do. And he provided me with this, or I bought this round cushion that had similar like hollowed area.
Like a donut,
Yeah,
right?
it was like a donut, just to kind of help. I couldn't stand up or sit down. It was horrible, and it took weeks and weeks and weeks. So I think about that time when I look at this and I feel the kind of relief of the pressure that we all feel from interestingly, a sitting position, but you feel how it almost stretches out that lower body.
Yeah.
Almost, he just falls into a natural position of support and relief.
Yeah, the feedback has been just out of sight,
Great.
out of this world. And Callie, what you were talking about, first of all, look at just the rebound on the material here. So that high grade cushioning that you're getting here, and you saw with Donna, it's not, you know, most products that you get, you'll sit down and then all of a sudden, before you know it, your rear end is right down where the chair is. You don't want that. You want a high grade material just like this, but you don't want it overstuffed. You know, you don't want something that has the wrong shape. Look at the shape here, and I don't know if you can see this on the right angles here on TV, so you can see that the contour.
Yeah.
So right there's a little contour where Callie's moving your hand. That actually cradles your thighs and keeps those pressure points nice and, you know, in the right spot, so you're not gonna feel that sitting down. And you have this nice curve here at the spine, so that when you're sitting down, you actually have that support in your low back as well. Yeah.
So you could use this in any chair. You could use this in your car. You could use this in a wheelchair.
Yep.
You could use this at the dining chair. You could use this in your favorite chair to be able to read. I don't think any of us are going to feel better after doing bills in whatever position we're in, but hey.
Not unless you're insane.
Ease the pain in whatever way you can. No, we are extremely busy on this. This is our very first airing, and certainly one of many, many to come in the future. But what we have is what we have for this first order. And there it is.
Look at that before
there
and after.
There it is.
Oh my goodness.
I
Everybody,
know.
so seeing is believing. So look at the before and after. Look at Donna on the left of your screen. Look how she's becoming the chair. So if you're sitting there in your chair for 15 or 20 minutes, that prolonged sitting, that's going to lead to very painful prolonged standing because you're not in the right position. Look at the after. We have it in the picture. We have it live in the studio. Everybody, Donna has not used a TheraCushion before. She looked at me and said, wow. Donna was saying that her hip was bothering her a little bit before the show. This takes that pressure off, because everybody, here's the most important thing when you're looking at this. The reason that I'm emphasizing that there aren't too many things that can actually change your days, this isn't just any old cushion that you sit on that feels kind of spongy and comfy, okay? This is something that is actually scientifically designed to hit those pressure points, give you the proper alignment, has the right materials, and it has the right shape by design. But here's what it leads to, Callie, is when you're not sitting, think about the rest of your day. Say you're gonna get up and make some breakfast, or you have some friends coming over to the house. Do you wanna get up and have that, wincing pain, you know, being part of the chair, feeling like the rest of your day is gonna be sluggish, you're gonna be tired, you're gonna be hurting. Make every chair the best chair in the house.
There it is.
You're gonna have to give it up as soon as somebody comes over to sit in this, okay?
I just realized we are counting backwards. I didn't realize we have so few, and so many have been ordered already. I think over 500, maybe 600, and there's hundreds of you on the phone ordering. 700 ordered, 1,100 remaining. We've got about 700 people on the phones, so it could very well be the first and only airing of the debut of this incredible Dr. Pillow, the Balance TheraCushion. It's under $40. That's an incredible price to me.
It really
for
is.
What you're getting here, and for the support, and for the, I mean, just the relief that you'll feel.
It's so ultimate comfort. I love sitting on it. It's a nice, it has that cooling, moisture wicking.
It's amazing.
And before we go, everybody, I do want to emphasize this one more time. Dr. Pillow, they took problems and they made solutions. So it's the right design, it's the right materials. You're never gonna buy another cushion or some hokey product that you think is a great device. Again, this is gonna be the last one for you.
You can get two. Might as well get two
Might as
today
well, yeah.
while you still can.
If they're still here.
I was gonna, this could very well be selling out in his first airing, so hopefully we can get a quick turnaround on them. 905-532 is the item number. I'm so happy this is here. Thank you, Matt. Thank you
Me
so
too.
much.
Donna's
And you
not
too,
happy
Miss
to give
Donna.
up her cushion, I know that.
Well, you just sit and relax.
Food has always been my passion, but the truth is, even in the world's best kitchens, the tools can really make or break a chef. That's why I've developed this incredible, innovative line for HSN. It makes the prep easy, and it also makes the cooking a whole lot of fun. From my kitchens to your tables. Let's turn the everyday into gourmet.
In honor of National Military Appreciation Month, HSN is supporting the Foundation for Women Warriors, a nonprofit organization dedicated to honoring and empowering the women veterans community. The foundation works to enhance the personal and economic well-being of veterans by providing financial education, professional development, and mentorship. Join us in support of our women veterans. In May, HSN will match customer donations up to $75,000.
The stars are aligning on QVC Plus and HSN Plus for season 2 of my late night talk show, Busy This Week, hosted by me, Busy Phillips, and me, Casey St. Ange. Join us May 21st at 10 p.m. Eastern as we get down to earth with some of today's most shining stars. And shop fab finds that you won't believe. Your Wednesday nights just got a whole lot brighter with QVC Plus and HSN Plus. Download the free TV app or visit QVCplus.com to start streaming now.
That. Hi everyone, I'm so glad you're here with us this morning on HSN. Look who I found. Come on in. The pioneer himself, the man who began this
I was
whole
hanging up
business.
back, you know, and they said, Callie's on. I said, I've got to go. I've got to go.
Mr. Bob Circosta, everybody, the icon,
everybody.
the legend. We are so glad to have you this morning. And you know, you've always brought us forever and ever some of the best products ever. I mean, we've worked together for years. But this thing is the coolest thing, and Bob was just telling me during the break, we've never offered free shipping on this. This is a strong arm, which is that reach and go grabber that you've heard about, the grabber, but this design is different because it takes a lot of the weight off the pressure of the wrist. So we'll tell you more about it, but yeah, you can reach up to, what is it, 32 inches? Of added reach extended from your own arm, but you don't have to bend over to pick things up. Obviously, this has been a famous product for a long time.
No question.
But now it's improved.
It really is, and we'll get into the details of it in just a moment. But if you've ever tried to reach for something and maybe you couldn't quite get it, I mean, this is going to be the answer. And I always love sharing products with you that really make a difference in your life. And that's what this does, because this is going to make your life a lot easier. Now, this is the way it's going to arrive, but what you do, you open it up, wait for the click. There you go. Now you've got those 32 inches in length that Callie just talked about. It's like having the reach of another arm. This is going to make it so easy for you. But let me demonstrate what the problem is, because this solves a problem. But let me show you what the problem is very, very quickly, because there are lots of products like this,
This is the older
out on the
version.
market.
Yeah, right.
Out on the market. And what happens, it's all in the wrist, because the wrist area is what's protected by our product. However, when you use a regular product, every time you put something up or you take something down, look at what's happening to the wrist. It's going up and down. It's causing a lot of pain in that area. Now, let me show you the big difference when it comes to the reacher. It sits into a nice cradle, a nice cushioned cradle, but look, the wrist is not
It's being supported
bending,
here.
flexing, that's right. All of the pressure and everything is going from the wrist area into the forearm, and that's what sits in that cushion cradle. So it makes all the difference in the world. But this item right here, first of all, you have the horizontal, and you also have the vertical reach.
This is really cool.
Yeah, horizontal or vertical reach. There's the horizontal, but if you're trying to get something, you know, that mysterious sock that is between the dryer and the washer, all you have to do is pull this out for a second, okay? And then put it back. Now you have the vertical reach, the easy vertical reach right there. So you have the horizontal reach and you have the vertical reach.
But wait, there's more.
There sure is. You also have a hook on the end. It's going to give you easy access to things. And then on the other end, you have a magnet that is going to draw things to you, okay? So you have, I mean, they've thought of everything in the reacher.
And you're gonna see this as we demo for you. By the way, it's a customer pick. You can definitely read some reviews, but I should point out, I think you both saw, we all saw 13,000 gone.
Wow.
Sold, and we have less than 4,000 left. So it has sold like hotcakes, absolutely. And by I think a lot of that was even before we did the free shipping for this special weekend. So this too could very well sell out in its final airing. Only airing today because of the limited numbers.
And I tell you, Callie, what I love about this is that precision grip technology.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm going to demonstrate that for you right now. That precision grip technology. We all know how thin a dime happens to be, right? We know a dime is very thin. Watch what happens. If you're wondering, will this
I can't believe this.
pick up almost anything? Look at this, folks. And Kurt, I'm going to bring it up to you on the other camera, okay?
That's wild.
I want you to see this. There it is right there.
Dime is so thin. And you've got it. Look at that.
Look at that, folks.
Nice.
That is precision grip technology right there without question. Then you also have the magnet. Here's some paper clips. All right, let me show you the magnet real quick. Ready? We'll wait. There we go. And it picks those up without any problem whatsoever. So you can use the magnet. If you drop a piece of candy, you can even pick up a piece of candy like that. Makes it very, this just makes it so simple. Oh, it is, it is. It's easy to do. You know, if you drop the keys, if you drop, I want to show, I don't know if you could even see this at home.
I can hardly
There's
see
like
it
a
from
little
here.
watch screw right there, okay? Watch what I'm gonna do. You ready for this?
Okay.
There you go.
You got it.
Now you got it.
You got it.
How many times have you dropped something, you know, in the couch or, you know, beside the couch and you just couldn't reach it? Now you're going to be able to do it.
Sometimes bending over
is
not the easiest thing in the world to do. Sometimes reaching up high is not the easiest thing to do.
Yes. In fact, I'll go back here in a second, okay? You can see the gentleman, he's picking up the pill, all right? But it's not just picking up things, it's also putting things back. If you want to do that very easily, you're going to be able to do that, okay? So, you know, if you can't reach for something, if you have to be vertically challenged like I am, there you go. It just gives you the accessibility. You're going to be able, you know, put things back, pick things up. It makes it so easy for you every single time, no matter what. Everybody should have one of these.
It's the truth. You know my story because we had one on the boat, and Alice, I think it was Tracy, his sunglasses fell off his head
I
into the
remember
water.
you telling me that.
And
This
she's
is
like,
great.
let me grab it. And she retrieved them. She saved him a pair of sunglasses from sinking to the bottom.
That's a great story. I remember you told me that the last time, and you never know when you're going to need something like this. But it'll come to the rescue, and it will save you time. It will save you money in many different ways.
In a lot of ways, it gives you your independence.
It's all about freedom. You're so right.
Yeah.
It's about your independence, about you because maybe there's no one around to ask to do something.
Exactly.
You don't have to worry now. You can ask the grabber, and the grabber will do it for you.
Keep it right there. I mean, if you do sit a lot, keep it right next to you. I mean, that gentleman who just, you know, dropped his bottle of water. I mean, look at this. You can retrieve, you can take your dog, even if you're out and about and more mobile, you can pick things up without having to bend over, even for a little dog ball, you know, to go play in the park.
And I'm not going to bend over whatsoever, and I'm going to still be able to pick it up. Why? Because it gives you 32 inches in length. It is like having another arm. And I'm going to do the dime again, okay? I want to show everybody, because I think we can all relate to the thinness of the dime. And there are lots of, you know, reachers, grabbers, things like this out there on the market. But what you're getting with this one, not only to protect the wrist,
that's crazy,
but also the ability to have that precision technology. I'll put it up to the camera once again.
Dime.
Is that something?
Just to be able to pick whatever up you might need, whether it's
heads or tails.
Heads or tails. Sometimes it's like you said, it could be even under a couch, or it could be between the washer and the dryer, the stove and the refrigerator.
Here's a sock back here, and maybe, you know, maybe I couldn't get to it this way, all right? I can't get to it that way. So what I do, I just change and go vertical and pick it right up.
So it does horizontal or vertical. There's a hook, there's a magnet, 32 inches of length or extension, and it folds down.
Yeah,
like
it does.
The other versions that I've seen in the past didn't fold down. This one takes up less space.
You're right. And it's easy to transport, easy to take with you. If you want to tuck it in a suitcase, you're going to be able to do that without any problem. And this is the way it arrives, by the way. It arrives in a bag, but it's folded up. So you have to unfold it. Just listen for that click. and then you're in business. You're ready to go.
And then one more point of differentiation here on this one, it's the strong arm, so it gives you more support on the wrist. We'll demonstrate that compared to, again, you know, the first versions that came out were fine, but this one's the best. And it's on sale, and it's on free shipping, and it's on FlexPay. So it's like less than $7 with an HSN card to get it delivered. If you want to get multiples, you're more than welcome, because we're closing in at 14,000. That leaves us with less than 3,000.
Wow.
There's a show tomorrow, I know, so.
I have a show tomorrow and one planned later in the week if we have enough quantity,
Probably
but I don't think we will.
No.
Now, here's another version of a reacher grabber type that is available on the market. But once again, every time you're using one like this, you're putting the undue pressure on the wrist. Just like that. The wrist, whether you're putting something back or picking it up, it doesn't matter, but the wrist is bending back and forth. Now, let me show you the reacher. And made by the same company, Strong Arm, that makes the #1 selling cane here at HSN. They're protecting the wrist on the cane. Now they're protecting the wrist on the reacher. And here you go. Just place the arm into the cradle. And as you're lifting, as you're putting things back, the wrist is not flexing back and forth whatsoever, because all of that pressure, all of that stress is shifted from the wrist area to the strength of the forearm. They've thought of everything, folks. Now you can get the best of the best right here. And like I said, Callie, I cannot recall where we've ever done this on free shipping.
I know, sale
First
price
time.
and free shipping.
Yeah,
So
you can't go
definitely the
wrong.
time to do it. Thank you for your calls on this, 877-292. There's a lot of you who are first-time shoppers on this product today. You know, there's been lots of infomercials over the years of these ideas of it being a reacher or a grabber. But this one is the best because of that ergonomic design as Bob just showed you, but also the hook, that magnet, and the fact that you can switch the angle by which you reach for things to pick them and grab them.
Exactly. This covers it all. There's no question about it. And keep in mind, it's not just taking things off a shelf, it's also putting things back. If you want to put something back up on a shelf, you're going to be able to do that. Indoors, outdoors, you can use it. I'm going to do I know we're out of time, but let me do the dime one more time. It just, I mean, it's a great example of the quality and the precision that we are talking about. There's the dime right there.
Yeah, so good. Very impressed. Read the reviews. Customer pick 877-292 is the item number. As always, a pleasure.
Oh, my pleasure indeed. Thank you.
Adore you.
Thanks,
all right,
everybody.
We continue along. All kinds of great helpers that we've got today in the show. We are literally down to our final 150 of that Dr. Pillow. Wait, I am wrong. It is gone.
It's sold out.
2,000.
Great product.
Sold out.
Great product.
Sold out. Thank you. Yeah. Great product. Really happy for you. Thanks so much for your orders on that. Hey, and continue ordering your reacher grabber. 877-292. Okay, the next item I'm so excited about. You cannot pass this next item up. First of all, what a show. What a star-studded show we've got. And this is maybe the best of all. It's the Dream Vac. So it's, first of all, a really cool handheld vacuum that you can take care of all your upholstery, couches, chairs, bar stools, mattresses. And here's why I suggest mattresses. Because it's not just a little vacuum with a lot of suction. It has a UVC light that will kill the things that come in contact with it. And I'm talking about the nasty little things, and I call them dust mites. There's a lot of other little variations of those nasty little things that you don't want living in your mattress or your carpets. So this is gonna help sanitize, and it will kill dust mites, and it's gonna do a great job just cleaning up the dirt and the debris that we've got in our lives. And it's all right here in the palm of my hand, and it's on sale today. On sale under $100, $30 off. We added free shipping this weekend. This week is our last day with free shipping on everything. $25 gets this home. And when you see what this will do, you're gonna be running to your phones to get it. Lou Caputo is joining us. I don't even wanna come close to you right now, Lou, because I see some nasty things on that mattress over there.
Do?
No, not you.
Oh, okay.
No, you're not nasty.
Okay, thank you.
That's nasty.
This is nasty right here. So here's the thing. The biggest mistake anybody out there could make right now is to think that this is just a handbag.
Right.
Okay? Because, yeah, it's an
not.
awesome handbag. It has a high-speed vacuum in it. It's amazing in that respect. However, this is specifically made to sanitize all the soft surfaces in your home. I'm talking about your chairs, your beds, your dog beds, your mattresses. Anything like that, throw pillows, you know, all of that. Let me show you what this is all about, and then we're gonna do some cleaning. First of all, beautiful handheld unit.
It is.
It feels really good in the hand. This is very, very well made. This is your collection cup. There is a level 3 HEPA filter in here, and that's where everything's gonna collect. That's where you're gonna dump it out. One button operation. You press that button, and it turns it on, okay? Very, very easy to use. I'm gonna flip it over so you can see the bottom, because on the bottom of this, we've got a couple things going on. These are beater bars, so that when these wheels are depressed, you're gonna see that these are gonna start vibrating and shaking your mattress or whatever fabric you're on to loosen the things that are in there. This is your UVC light right here. This is very powerful. It has germicidal properties. I mean, it'll even kill up to 99% of the E. coli and staph on surfaces.
Wow,
So that is a
wow.
very, very powerful light that's on there. But we're talking about dust mites, pollen, allergens, all that is gonna get sucked in right there to where the vacuum goes. But let me show you how this works. Okay, so we're gonna come over to the mattress. I'm gonna press that button. Now, you don't see anything happening on this yet. As soon as those wheels get depressed, the UV light comes on and the beaters are gonna start going, right? So I'm just gonna put it on top of the mattress here. And I want you just to see the amazing job that this is doing. It's picking up all the hair, all the little dust mite eggs that are on here. They're not really, we're just simulating it, but that's, I mean, that's essentially what it's doing. And here's the thing about cleaning your mattress with this, okay? They make sprays and different things that you can use on your mattress. Now, I'm only gonna do half of it so you can see that. Look at the amazing job that this did. This side is perfectly clean. This side still has all that residue on here, okay? The reason it's important to have those beater bars and the vacuum is, unlike they make the sprays that'll kill, they'll kill bed bugs, they'll kill, fleas, dust mites, all those things, okay? And that's fine, but if you're not extracting them from the mattress, from the couch, from the dog bed, all that stuff is still in there, okay?
So all those dead bodies
are sitting in your mattress. Not only the dead bodies sitting in there, their fecal matter is in there. Yep, the fecal matter is in there. Their eggs are in there and they're gonna hatch eventually. So that's why the UV light's important, because it actually kills them by disrupting their DNA.
I just got goosebumps at the idea of those eggs hatching.
Yes, okay.
Because that's the truth. Oh.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Go ahead. Why do you think that dust mites wanna be in your mattress? What do you think that attracts them?
Is it the skin on our bodies?
It's the skin on your bodies. So every year we shed up to 9 pounds. 9 pounds of dead skin cells.
Why does that gross me out so
much? A lot
much?
of them happen while you're asleep. They go into your mattress. The dust mites feed on your dead skin cells, okay? At any time, the EPA estimates that there could be 10 million dust mites in your mattress. 10 million.
I am ready to...
All that being said, it makes sense to have a vacuum that's going to kill them and extract them so they're not in your mattress. Okay.
Yes, please. Now, what I need to say, that is so, we're counting backwards.
Yeah.
I know this has had a couple airings leading up to this morning.
Not many, though.
And it is literally, we're close to 1,000 sold, and now 427 left. 400 and some left. Do this before it sells out. Oh my gosh, I know for a fact you'll sleep better knowing that those dust mites aren't feeding on your skin and having babies.
100%. And what I'm doing here is I'm cleaning this carpeting just to show you, and this is the kind of stuff that you would maybe not expect it. We've got sprinkles on here. We've got cereal on here. We have very fine things like sugar and powders and all this stuff that's on here. But the reason I'm doing, in fact, I'll just do the whole thing just so you can see how well this works. Now remember, while I'm doing this, it's actually sanitizing the surface as well using that UV light. So certain things that might be on here, like your bed bugs, like your fleas, I've got 2 dogs, okay? We use these on our couches all the time, and it does an amazing job of removing the dog hair, but maybe you've got allergies for, pollen, okay? This is gonna remove pollen. It's gonna remove all those allergens. Now, I'm gonna show you how you clean this when you're done, right? I'm gonna take off the cup right here, and that's your collection cup. I'm going to take out, this part is always hard to do because the suction is so great that it actually pulls this in here. There we go, I got it. Okay, so watch this. I'm gonna dump this out. Yeah, the suction is really something on this. Okay, so watch. There's all the stuff that I just took up. Now look at all the dust that was there. Did you know that that was in there?
Sure didn't.
I didn't see that. Now, this is where your level 3 HEPA filter is. All you got to do is twist this to open it like this. Now watch this. I want you to see how much more. And then you tap out the filter.
Microfine.
Isn't that amazing? Now, do you throw this away? Do you replace this? The answer is no to both questions. Why? Because you rinse it off and then you just let it air dry and you're good to go. Put the cap back on like this, your metal filter, put this back inside and we're ready to go and keep cleaning.
You start thinking about it as I'm looking at this little pet bed. I mean,
Yeah.
you're thinking, I'm babysitting little Lucy this week.
My
Tristan's
dog's
dog,
Lucy.
is she?
Yeah.
Well, we have a dog, a beagle dachshund, and she, she comes in and she's got pretty thick fur.
Yeah, sure.
And boy, a lot of that stuff. And so same with my cat,
gets
Finn.
all over the place.
It literally is like, where did all that come from? Just from laying there, relaxing,
no, that's
taking
it.
a
And
nap.
it just comes off of them. But
It
I mean,
does.
and the thing about, we love our dogs, but I mean, they have dander on them as
They
well.
do.
There's pollen from there, all these things. So if you're somebody like me that's sensitive to that stuff and your eyes start to water in the nose, it's not a medical device, but what it's going to do is it's going to remove the things that are causing the symptoms.
And that's because of the UVC light.
Yes.
That's what kills.
You know what? Here, I'm going to show you guys this because I'm going to turn it on. And let's see if we can get a close-up
Okay.
on this. There we go. All right, watch this.
Final
Now,
300 left, guys.
Right now, it's not doing anything, but as soon as I press this, you see those?
Ah, yeah.
So the beaters are moving, and then the UV lights turned on as well. They're hard to see on camera, but those UV lights are on right now. The important thing to remember is this is a safety feature, so don't turn the UV lights on and stare at them, because it's not good for your eyes, okay?
Good to know.
But this is a safety feature so that I can just, as soon as it touches the fabric, everything turns on here. Let's go over to the dog bed. Because love the dogs, like I said, but they got all kinds of stuff on them. They got, the dirt from the outside, they've got fleas on them, they've got all kinds of things. But as I'm going over this fabric, over the dog bed, I'm killing anything that might be in here. Because remember, that UV light has germicidal properties, and it's going to get in there. And look at that, and in seconds, we're done. This is beautiful, it's ready to go. That's the cool thing about these, is that it's made to do a very specific thing, and that's sanitize your fabrics. Because, it's funny, we vacuum the floors, we do all this stuff, and then we might brush off the fabrics, but we're not really doing anything.
And the fabrics are what really hold the most of the gunk. Maybe it's your comforters. I mean, your pillows, your mattress, any of the hard or the upholstered surfaces in your home, even potentially your car.
Oh yeah, no, you can use it in the car as well.
Ask about this cord. It's like
12 feet long on the
so
cord. And I'm going to
long.
show you in a minute. I'm going to walk over to a real bed over there.
Yeah.
Watch this though. You
Okay.
can use it on your throw pillows if you want to. I mean, you can use it on clothes if you wanted to too. I mean, there's no limit. Any soft surface where you might be working or you might want to, you can do this. But that's the thing about this. Remember what I said in the very beginning. It's going to kill. Ultraviolet light has germicidal properties. So if there's like E. coli, if there's staph on there, 99.7% of all of that's going to be gone. It's getting the dander from, your pets off of this. It's getting the pollen from outside off of this. All those things that it takes care of for you, and it kills the organic matter that might be on here. Now, notice I had to grab the back of this. This is so powerful. Look what it does. It'll lift this whole thing up here. So I want you to think about that. That high velocity vacuum that's inside of this, the high speed vacuum that's inside of this, does an absolutely incredible job.
But it didn't do anything to this.
No,
it's
no,
like
no.
a chenille
Well, you know
row.
why?
It's beautiful.
So here's why they did this. There's no brush inside of
there's
this.
nothing,
There's
you're right.
beater bars. Those are like doing this to the fabric to bring things up to the surface. You've got the UV light that's going to kill them, and then the powerful suction. But we didn't put the brush in here because we don't want it to grab your fabrics and ruin them.
We have got about 200 of these remaining, and they will completely be gone within the next 2 minutes. We're going to show you that
I'm gonna go
long
over to the bed.
12-foot cord. So it will give you an extended range, and I hope you can get it before these are gone, guys. Once again is 898-929 to grab yours. One last chance and one last demo before we have Andrew Lessman joining us for a full hour.
All right, so I'm going to come over here, and I want you to take a look at this because you can use this literally on so many surfaces you probably even thought about. For instance, I'm just going to go right here. We've got this nice little bench that's at the foot of the bed. Well, remember, if I'm sitting on this, I'm sloughing off dead skin cells on here, which is what's attracting the dust mites. I mean, they absolutely, it's like candy for them. They absolutely love it. So you've got to get rid of that. But remember what I said at the beginning of the presentation. If you're not vacuuming up, if you're not killing the dust mites, you're leaving behind their eggs, their fecal matter. All of that stuff is inside of your fabrics. Now, one of the worst places, I'm gonna go up to the actual mattress itself up here. Well, actually, we've got a cover on it, but that's okay. You know, pretend it's just the mattress. I'm gonna come here and start doing this. I want you to think about something. One time when we bought a new mattress, I was talking to the guys that were delivering it, and I asked them, I said, hey, is the mattress heavier when you take it out, an old mattress as opposed to the new one? They said, absolutely. And that's why. It's because of all the things they gather in there. Remember, we shed 9 pounds of skin cells a year, okay? This is going to vacuum those up from all the surfaces in your home. In my house, we spend most of our time on our sectional and in bed, but this is what we use all the time, probably a couple times a week. And that's actually a really great question. People ask me a lot. They go, Lou, how often do I have to use this? If you start in the beginning, if you think you've got an infestation, you've got bed bugs, fleas, or anything like that, a couple times a week. After that, you can go to every other week and then once a month. Just use this, hit all the surfaces in the house while you're doing your cleaning, and it's gonna get rid of the allergens, it's gonna get rid of the pollen that might be on there, the dander from the pets, the bed bugs, the fleas, all those things, okay? That's why you need one of these. A regular hand vac won't do it, even your regular full-size vacuum won't do it. But you can do that when you get your Dream Vac at home. I'm gonna head back over to the table here, and I've got one more demo I can do while we're waiting. We just got a couple seconds left. I'm just gonna hit this mattress one more time, guys, because this is how most of you are gonna be using this. Look at that, and look at the amazing job that this does. All right, so take advantage, pick up your Dream Vac right now. We've got some of these left. I'm telling you, these things are going like crazy. And I know Callie